What is the kinkiest thing y'all have done?
Oh god. Not on camera. No.
One time.
No.
Halocene.
Hey everybody, we did not have time to do a video this week, so instead we got some Q&A questions from all y'all and we're about to answer them for you. We are going to get to as many as we can, but I don't know if we're going to get to all of them. But starting off with Patreon, what inspired you, Halocene, to write Refraction? Seems to me that a lot of your history is there.
Me first?
I don't know, what inspired you to write Refraction?
Tell us, Joe.
So many things.
I don't know, I think we just kind of always write about what's going on in our lives and what we're passionate about. I think that we took a new direction with the political side of things this time, which is really new for us. We don't normally talk about worldly stuff like that, so that was kind of fun endeavor to go down.
Just wanted to do something new.
Yeah. If you could tour with any band, which band would you want to tour with and why?
Whoever pays us the most.
No, Terabyte.
Whoever would charge us the least.
Terabyte and Verse to 11, I think that'd be so fun. Girlfriend.
Good answer.
Because they'd be fun.
Or our last night.
Also, think you'll ever do a tour in the UK?
Hopefully.
I can think all I want that we'll do it. I don't know if it'll actually happen.
Yeah,
we'll
we'd
see.
love to.
We might be coming to Europe soon, but
I don't know about the UK.
I don't know about a whole tour.
Yeah, that'd be fun though. How is Sebastian doing, and can we look forward to him playing with you all in the future?
He won't be playing with us in our band, but he will be playing some Super Smash Bros. Once it comes out on the Switch this year. We'll be doing Let's Plays with that, so you'll definitely see him there.
Yeah.
But he'll probably be running sound at our shows too.
Bass is still around.
Yeah,
Even though he's not part of the band, he's still part of the family.
He still lives with us, and I think he's much happier not having to abide by our crazy work schedule.
He wants the least amount of responsibility, so we just made him the sound guy again.
Yeah. What artist would you bring back from the dead, like if you could collab with him?
Michael Jackson?
That's a good. Is that your answer then? That's a good answer.
I would say Chester.
Oh,
That's a good answer too.
well, I'll just go completely different and just say Tupac.
Alright, cool. If you could be on another episode of Best Cover Ever from the ones so far, which one would you choose?
That's a good question.
Charlie Puth for me.
Really?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. If it was the exact songs that they did, like I would pick Demi Lovato, but not for that song that they did on that season.
Right, that would have been.
But if it would have been,
nice.
imagine if it had been like Cool for the Summer, or our version of Confident, or
Daddy Issues.
Or Daddy Issues.
It's
Yeah.
not even a single. We're just.
So
Alright.
it depends.
Yeah.
Honestly, any of them would be great.
If Halocene didn't exist, what would you be doing now?
I'm probably still working at the college.
Really? You wouldn't be doing music?
Oh, if Halocene didn't exist?
Yeah, if Halocene didn't exist.
Well, if Halocene didn't exist, I never would have quit my job to do music full time. I don't think. You think about it.
No,
I'd be producing and recording bands, so if I wasn't working at the college still, I would just be.
You'd still be involved in music, but maybe
Yeah.
it not be your entire
Yeah.
living.
Well, when I first quit my job, I was recording bands and stuff, and then luckily I didn't have to do that anymore because recording bands sucks.
I think it would have made music my career.
Yeah, I probably would have opened my own little studio.
I think music would have became my career eventually, but I mean, it
Or
wouldn't.
sports.
No, I mean, I think I was gonna go down that road anyway, but like meeting you guys obviously took it to like another level.
Yeah, I think we might be a little bit older and eventually have been doing the same things that we did. Although I wish we could have got started on some of the things a little bit sooner, but I think we would have wound up in probably the same situation.
When's the Super Smash Bros. Tournament livestream 3000 Deluxe Edition gonna happen so I can finally whip your butts?
When it comes
Oh,
out,
soon.
when the new one comes out.
You can definitely whip my butt because I'm no good at that game.
False.
You didn't have. I thought you were just gonna leave it at. You could definitely
You can
whip
whip
my butt.
butt. What music do you listen to that we would be surprised by? K-pop.
Well, not me, but
Well, just girls' generation.
these are this like squeakiest chairs.
They're definitely in their last.
Someone in the room's probably like, must be having some fun in there. Really Demi Lovato. For me as a guy, I mean, I don't like
cover
actively
pop though,
listen
so
to
I don't
her.
know if they would be surprised by that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't listen to a lot of music. I live in talk radio.
Yeah, maybe that's the surprise.
Surprise.
Hey,
Surprise.
we
Surprise,
listen to
we
people
don't-
talking.
yeah. Who was your favorite artist or artists growing up? Halloween.
Blink.
I like Blink-182 and Thrice. And the Dave Matthews Band, which is such a weird.
That is
It's
weird
just
that you
so
like
strange.
Dave Matthews,
Yeah,
but
but
I
Dave
think that
Matthews.
you do.
I think it did have a little bit of influence on some of my acoustic guitar songs. I used to write more acoustic guitar songs back in the day. I don't really anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
How many tattoos do you have? I assume this is, well, you.
I mean, I have one tattoo. It's easy. It's right
I
there.
have 3 tattoos. Right?
I thought you had more than that. And then the Apple one, just those two in the Apple one.
And you can't even count how many Joe has.
Pretty much one, I guess. Like
One big tattoo.
Well, these are all gonna connect, and then this won't. So I guess 2. So one.
If you had to estimate, how many do you think? Not counting separate
Well, how many
sessions,
sessions?
Sessions, I've probably had like maybe like 60 sessions.
More importantly, how many Fortnite wins?
I have one Fortnite win.
Yeah,
About that.
How about my kills? I think I've done like 3. What was the first song you performed in front of an audience as a group? What was the first one?
The Warped Tour.
Yeah, I think it was Warped Tour. So
And
something
we
off
opened
the
with
secret.
Sometimes.
Limerence, probably.
No, sometimes.
No, sometimes wasn't even out yet. I don't think.
Yeah,
No, yeah, it was.
That was the
Yeah.
release.
No, I played like 3 songs before I left the stage.
Okay.
And sometimes
then it was the first song.
the first one.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet? We met on Craigslist.
And then
They met on Craigslist. I met them through actually their old bassist. Yeah.
You weren't playing drums then.
So actually, yeah, truth be told, so I came and checked out their practices. I was like, they like blew me away with like how like almost militaristic their practices were. But that perfectly in line with me, like how I grew up with like sports practice and weightlifting and stuff. I was like, oh, this is awesome. So I knew like from that day forward, like I became friends with their old drummer, but I knew I was gonna take his job.
Who would you want to collab with? Top 3.
well, KHS was one of them. We did that, so that's great. Jonathan Young's coming up. I've been wanting to do that.
Maybe Jared Dines.
Jared Dines would be cool, but I don't think that would be like a full musical thing. I feel like that's probably, if we ever get the chance to do it, it'll be kind of a fun thing. A year ago, we probably would have been like, oh, it'd be cool to like collaborate with Terrorbright, and we finally did.
I know,
so.
yeah. We're like checking off the list, so.
Yeah. On Nerd Out, we never saw that coming.
Yeah,
and
that
so
was
that's just cool.
crazy.
Our last night. That'd be
Our
pretty
last
good.
night, yeah.
No. How and where do you find the inspiration / motivation to create content every week on your channel or even in your life in general as a band? What keeps you going and rocking?
We really hate like real regular jobs. And so
It's true.
it's like Dave Ramsey says, live like no one else now, which means struggle and just put in the grind so later you can live like no one else. And so right now, yeah, we don't really like make the most money and everything, but it's like we see the progress, and if we stick with it, we know that eventually we'll never have to work real jobs again, and all we get to do is have fun playing music and make it a living. So
Yeah, I don't know if this is true for you, but like I almost don't even question working on Halocene. It's like almost like an innate thing that we just do.
Because it is
like,
genuinely, Halocene is actually, if you were to consider all things, is probably like all of our hobby, right? That we all really enjoy doing. You have to, because it brings in hardly any money.
Yeah.
I mean, we do cover bands and corporate gigs and all these other things as musicians that actually does pay our bills. Halocene is kind of the long play. It's like, we do it because we enjoy it a lot, and you know, hopefully cross our fingers, we won't have to do all those other things someday.
And because we like you guys.
And it's our outlet to be creative, because like when you're in cover bands and stuff, like he said, it brings in the money, but like, yeah, we do covers in Halocene, but we do it our way, so we get to have fun with it. So
Yeah.
I think
No
that's the
rules,
best part.
bitches!
Yeah.
Is that a move?
That's a move now.
Is that a, did you ever?
Is this like the this way to the beach? That dad?
What, but you're like
Hey,
pointing
so-
two ways.
Which way? Yeah, which way to the beach?
This
Point
way?
to my which arm?
This way
I
or
should
that
be-
What was the most important lesson you've learned being in a band for 10 years? I think be adaptable. Like,
Yes.
don't be confined to like, I'm gonna be a rock star and I'm gonna play my music only, and then like people are gonna love it, and it's like, yeah, okay, good luck with that.
look at bands like Linkin Park, for example. They adapt and evolve in like the new metal. Once that wave wasn't selling and popular anymore, you know, people's musical tastes change, and then some things are grandfathered in and never go away. But they changed their sound, I swear, like every 5 years, but they were always relevant.
I didn't even mean like,
Obsolete.
I didn't even mean musically necessarily as much as just like we.
Would you write the question?
I never thought that I'd be singing on jingles for toy commercials or singing for cheerleading stuff, but it has expanded
No, that's also being adaptable.
my abilities
it
so
is.
much, and we play in another cover band, and we do straight covers of all these different genres that I never would have sang before, and it really has like
It's made us all a lot better.
Made us all.
You kind of have to look, everybody has a little bit of an ego, if not a little bit of an ego. You can't be like, oh, covers are below me. You know what I mean? Like you.
Yeah, good luck with that mentality.
If you want to make a living.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I was watching Dr. Phil a couple weeks ago, and there was like some like
He's
50.
busting out Dave Ramsey, Dr.
Yeah.
Phil.
So there was
For
like this
adults.
50-year-old dude that just wouldn't get out of the 80s, and like he was still living it with his parents. He's like 40, mid 40s, right? And you've seen it, the rocker. You know, he's like an older guy, but he's got the hair, and he just
seen that
couldn't
type
give
of
it
guy,
up.
sure.
And it was like, and he was so certain he's still gonna make it. I'm like, dude, that kind of music that doesn't work anymore. Maybe you could be like playing in a cover band on the side, but like that guy never adapted or evolved.
Well, I will add really quickly too, when it comes to like the relationships, it's just like any other one where you gotta kind of like learn the person's like whatever strengths and weaknesses or whatever, and then you just like adapt to that. And if you don't, then I mean, even if you make great music and the business side is good, you're gonna end up breaking up because you can't. Like you got to be around. I have to be around them a lot, so.
It didn't take 10 years to get to that point, though. You should learn in the first year of being in a band, like, if you don't treat it like a business, you won't make it 10 years.
Right.
And so, yeah, what he said.
All right, guys, this is the last question. What is the kinkiest thing y'all have done?
Oh, God. Not on camera. No.
One time, when we were in Texas on tour,
All right.
and one thing led to another.
This is happening.
Well, hope you
That's
guys
what happened,
enjoyed.
yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. Until next time, we are Halocene.
What's up, guys? Huge thanks to our patrons for making this video possible. Be sure to check out Patreon if you're interested in joining the scene team. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button to get notifications directly to your phone. You can now get our new album Refraction on iTunes or on Halocene.com. We put up new videos every Friday, and check out our streaming schedule in the description below. See you next week.